Melissa Luce, and
Hey, and I'm Charles Aloma. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Uh, hope everything is going good. Now, what? First of all, we always got to hit up with the weather.
oh, it
Why all of
was
a sudden today felt like spring?
beautiful. Yo, I was like, okay, it's finally sunny after days of raining. I gotta go for a hike. It's really important. And I went to Breakneck Ridge, and we couldn't go all the way up because, like I said, it's been raining for like 15 days. So the
Mm,
mountains were wet. Some guy, literally, we didn't go up for probably like 10 minutes. He's walking down with his two kids, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to go up because I just fell and broke my arm." Like, straight up, just like that. And he's
it's
just
called
holding
hiking, so
his
maybe he
arm
busted butt.
there. Yeah. And you can see like his wrist is kind of like injured. And he said, "Yeah, I just like slipped, and I saw you guys are wearing just regular sneakers, and you just probably shouldn't go up there." But
Oh my God.
the birds, it was chirping. I saw like seven butterflies,
Yeah.
the
Well,
sun. Oh,
hey Jay Sam, how's it going?
beautiful.
And shout outs to Jay. You got to check out his behind the mic
Oh, yeah, his interview.
tomorrow. His interview is tomorrow. I think it's at 7 or 8 or something like that. But yeah, I guess Mother Nature was like, "Oh, today's LDM show. Let's make it a beautiful day outside."
That's right.
That's what it was because it was so freaking nice outside. I was like, "Wait a minute!" But then some people overdid it. You know,
Oh, you saw
yeah,
those few.
yeah. Those, those little few that you look at them, you're like, it's only hot for like 1 or 2 days. Calm down. They couldn't wait to strip off and show their body and then get mad because the guys are talking to them. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't wait for that. So, out there. But uh, little bit of bad news. I'll probably be leaving. I'm gonna go to California
Oh, shit.
because they're
You
giving
sure?
$125,000 to help with a serial killer, to help capture the serial
Yeah, they always give rewards to
killer. Yeah,
find killers.
yeah, because their office sucks.
I
That's
heard
why.
there's a serial killer or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy shot like 5 people so far, and they trying to find them. But the only reason I think they can't find him is because he's not a serial killer. They naming him a serial killer because he killed 5 people,
Right.
but he doesn't have no traits of a serial killer, so that's why they can't
So he's
really.
just like killing random
Right? He
people.
just man, what you looking at, man?
Yeah.
So
That's
it's like you can't really. But you figure California probably have more cameras than we do, unless that's just Beverly Hills
and Hollywood.
on Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Unless those are the two that have all the cameras and everywhere else don't. Because you're gonna tell me you can't find this person, you know? I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's true. Is it like North California or like
Yeah,
by the
but
beaches?
they found Poopy and Ray Ray in the corner real quick, and it was not even with a regular camera. It was with someone's photo camera and a Facebook post.
I know, right? They be looking at everything else.
Yo, because if you're gonna tell me you can't find them, now I got a complaint though. Now that we say cameras, why is it that they know in these day of age we have HD cameras, security cameras, home cam? Why is these stores still got those cameras that you can? Have you seen this person? Mother effer, you can't even see who the hell that is. You got a
Yeah.
blurry picture talking about can you see this person?
I know. People are so quick to go for the cheapest route. And it's like if you invest, you will get a better quality results. Okay?
Yes. I think it should be a demand where if you build a building, it has to have a parking lot. And if you have a store, you have to have HD cameras. I think
Hey,
those are the
I
two
agree.
requirements that should always be.
And treat your customers with love.
Now, some of your customers, you need to give them a swift kick up their butt. That's what it is.
You
But
sound mad.
yeah, But you learn how good customer service if you go to the Hudson.
The best place on
Best
earth.
place, best place. But I was like, because I noticed that like they was like, we're looking for this serial killer. I wonder why you asking because I can't even. It's a shadow. Like,
Oh
have you
man.
seen this guy? This is a close up of his face. What face? Because all I see is pixels.
Yeah.
Like I don't even see the guy. So I don't
They're
know.
just hoping and praying somebody's gonna fess up.
Listen, for $125, they'd be like, listen, yo, you go to jail for like couple months. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the money, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, mistake, it wasn't him, and then they will let you go.
Yeah, real nice. I'll split half with you.
Right? If only it was that way. Yep. I'll leave them in there until I waste all my money. Then I try to take them out. But it's too late now. But yeah, that's serial killers 101. I guess they're trying to find serial killers in California. So, listen, they can't even find them here.
Find
Yeah,
that person and get him help because
yeah,
he needs it.
yeah, he does definitely does. Or unless those people owe him money. and he trying to get his money back.
He still need help. We don't kill over money.
Well, he does.
Money is in abundance.
He does. I don't know, but flood still going on. I seen floods like 4 feet, 5 feet,
Yeah.
and they show the video where these are my type of people. It's a flood taking out. They had the car on the top, like the water was right there on the window,
Yeah.
but enough that you could see the roof. These kids were on top of the roof diving in the water. They was like, freak this shit. I'm just gonna have fun then. Those are my type of people. You take a bath and you make it good.
Yeah, that's
What are you
true.
gonna do? Sit there and cry all day?
Just be
I
careful you don't
can't
land
do
on
that.
any metal.
Yeah, but they were jumping in the water. You see one swimming. I was like, what the hell?
Yo,
I was like, don't tell me they're gonna do the Olympics. You see somebody doing the backstroke. Like what?
I could not even imagine. There's some brave kids though.
Nah, but that was nasty water though.
How
That's
is it
some
nasty? It's just dirt.
It's all the dirt from the street, all the
What
pee,
happened
all the piss, all the
God made dirt and dirt don't hurt.
sure, but that does. He said dirt. Like he didn't say a whole mud full of stuff. That thing was like all black water. Like, come on.
I mean, we poison the earth. The earth is
Yeah.
gonna take back over.
Yeah,
What
but
we
they were
gonna
having
say?
fun. They were jumping in the water. It was so funny.
No. You know what video I saw recently? They had a group of men dig out a pipe because a dog got stuck in the pipe drain, and the owners in the background like crying, like, "Oh my god, my dog!" And they got the dog out, but they had to like dig
Big and brave.
under to. And if you're a plumber, you know how deep you gotta dig, like
I don't know about that.
crazy.
The flood are crazy. Yeah, and it just flood period. Like because you be like, wow, it had to rain a whole lot for that to rise up like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Covered.
And now I guess New York City, some of them got scared because I started seeing them cleaning up the sewer drains. They were
Yeah,
cleaning
have
up. You see the
been.
big truck coming out and pulling out all the dirt. They were like, "Whoa, that's not gonna happen here." It will happen here. With 2 inches of rain, you see a big puddles already because
Yeah.
the water can't go down. But flood. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm cold-hearted or what, but these people that crying, oh, we got a flood. Didn't you get one last year and the other year and the other year? That's why y'all call the flood, capital.
Move to the mountains.
They got a flood capital of the world, and they're gonna complain that they got a flood. Like what?
Yeah.
That's why it's mandatory for you to get flood insurance. With the flood insurance, people are stupid. I would not be like, listen, it's mandatory. I'd be like, no, you don't really need it. You don't really need it because that means how much money the flood companies are losing.
'Cause
Unless
know.
they raise up the price.
Well, you gotta get money to make money. So you make money out of money. So if they spend more money, the more money they're gonna make.
Yo, if anybody watching, how much y'all pay for flood insurance over there in California and all that, in the flood capital of the world? Because over here, they talking about, yeah, you need flood. My business is on the second floor. If I need flood insurance, something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something is
concur
wrong
on
there.
that one.
That one day when I see the Hudson River come down this way, I'll be like, I should have got that flood insurance. No, we don't need it. Like, the insurance company talking about, yeah, you need this insurance, that insurance. I'm like, no. All I need is equipment insurance. Well, you need fire insurance for that. No, that's what the building is for. They have their own insurance. I ain't paying for nobody's insurance.
Yeah.
Because when we first got the studio, they wanted us to pay for fire insurance and all that. I was like, for who? For the building? No, not even for the building. The only thing I'm paying insurance for is my damn equipment.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not paying no fire insurance and all this for you. That's what you got. And
No, but
flood
insurance is something that you don't wanna use, but you sort of want to have when things, when bad things
like
happen.
car insurance and stuff.
Insurance is definitely
Insurance should
important.
just be in case shit happens.
You know what insurance is really important and people don't think about?
Life.
Disability insurance. You're more likely to become disabled than you are to die.
Right.
Even
Even when you old, you get disabled.
exactly. So
You slip,
even,
your hip.
having it now you can't work. Oh, I got disability insurance.
No, I'll tell you that much. A lot of people are gonna need disability, especially this generation, because when you get old, you always break something. You try to show off in front of your great grandkids or your grandkids, talking about, yeah, when I was back in my day, I used to twerk. Oh, there goes my hip. There goes my hip. So.
I mean, if you keep eating American diet, for sure.
No, even the twerking. You don't care what you go. Because, now your grandparents be like, oh, yeah, that was my song back in the days, And they try to do the little jitty bug and stuff like this and doing all this. And they be like, ooh, I can't move like I before. So you can
Yeah,
imagine the ones now
you don't
talking
move
about
it, you gonna
getting on the
lose it.
floor and all this twerking. Oh, all you're gonna hear is clack, 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 clack. Is that the beat? No, that's the grandparents over there breaking hips. You don't see them? Half of them can't even get up no more.
Yo, what the hospital's gonna do with them, man?
That's why they need disability insurance. So start getting it now.
I agree.
You know, it's like
Protect
oh,
yourself in your pockets.
no, but always insurance is great, but some insurance like they should give back some money. You know, nothing happened. Give me back my money.
So why don't we do that with car insurance?
Well, the only place that I know so far that does that is New Hampshire.
Yeah.
New Hampshire, you don't need insurance. But what they do is they put all their money, like let's say if they like, okay, I'm going to spend $400 a month, I'm going to put $400 a month in my bank.
Right.
So in
So you
case something
save.
happens, I got my money to pay for the
I
accident.
mean,
Yeah.
people are not. I don't think everyone is disciplined enough to do that.
That's probably why.
Save their
over it.
money. Yeah.
That's probably why. But they have to do it because in New Hampshire, they only give you, I think, a month or so to settle, or not, you get penalized, jail time, and all this stuff. So that's probably why they were like, you know what? Let me put the money on the side.
Yeah.
Now, they might not have money for them to be in the hospital, but they got money to fix that car.
Right.
And you cannot, I don't think you can sue people for if you get bodily harm and all that, because
Right.
that's why you should have had insurance.
Right.
It's just for the car. You know, so I don't know. But then when they have problems, because if you go out of state, some of the cops want to bother you, like, well, here in this state, you need insurance. Well, I don't
No,
live
they
in this state.
don't. Yo,
I don't live
hate
in this
them
state, and I'm
cops.
passing by, so I don't need,
That's literally why my car got towed, because
Yeah.
they were fiending. They're like, "You need insurance. You can't let you drive." I was like, "Yes, you can. You're just being annoying. Like, get away."
Give me my ticket for driving without insurance and call it a day. It's not a jail time. It's not, but they always want to try to take your car. You can't drive in the street without insurance. No, I can drive in the street without getting in an accident. That's what I could do.
And he's like, "Yeah, you're endangering people." I'm like, "Who? Show me. Who's the victim?
I know.
Where are they?
So if
Oh, they're not here, are they?"
a person that has insurance drives very good. That's what he's trying to say. Get the hell out of
Why
here.
they think they use their insurance? Because they don't know how to freaking drive.
Shit, half of them need insurance the way they drive out here. You know.
You know, with asshole drivers, just stay home, please. We
Yeah.
don't want you on the road.
Well, then New Yorkers, because half of them are 90% of them are no good.
Go take the train.
So, but before we get into one topic, I want to talk about something that happened today. The dumbest criminal. It's still in my mind. It's still in my mind. We were Ward 49. This guy passes by me real quick, runs, and then turns around and like torments somebody. Like, aha, you can't get me. Almost get hit by the car
Oh my god.
that's behind him. Don't even see it. And then his eyes just changed when he looked. And I looked behind me. I see 4 guys running. So the guy from the store came out. So he must have been robbed something from the store. And since he thinks that nobody's going to chase him, he was all good. When he seen that, he ran, goes through the crowd and running here. And then I was like, okay, he's going to get away. Y'all not going to get it. This idiot goes into a bus that's behind traffic.
Oh. So did they catch him?
You think? That deserves
my
a, oh no,
God.
oh no. That's what that deserves.
Yo.
Because I was like, and then the guys were running. When they seen them, they just started walking to the bus.
They started walking.
They just started
That's
walking to the
even worse.
bus. They was like, where's he going to go?
Clearly, he's ignorant.
There was mad
Clearly.
traffic in front of him. The bus just pulled in like to get passengers. So he ran through the back because there was still people going in through the front.
Of course. And then he gets into the back of the bus. He doesn't even pay.
Doesn't even pay. So double crime. So he doing the double crime right there.
So I'm going to take advantage of everybody today. It's like,
I was dying. I was like,
not at me.
the heat come out and all the stupid people come out. I'm like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
I was like, if I would have had my camera, I would like, yo, how it is to be the dumbest criminal this week. Like, goodness gracious, you got away. Why go into the bus?
He's like, I want to walk home.
Y'all got tired from those 2 blocks I ran.
Yo.
And then the bus was going to take him right back towards the store, too. So he was going to at least jump to the other side where the bus is going to keep going towards where you're running. No, he went to the same bus. So you're running this way, and the bus is going to go right back that way. They'll just probably wait for you in the next stop.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
my God. Wow.
Like, idiot. I'm like, well, they had to catch him, and then the cops were in the corner walking up the block, too. So it was funny. I'm like, oh, man. I just could imagine him getting handcuffed.
He just ruined his own day. Probably for something stupid too. He
Yeah,
probably robbed something that was like $1.
I'm telling you. Well, the other week we seen somebody shop at the dollar store and then just walked out with the whole bag.
Okay, Charles, be honest. You've never done anything like that at all ever in your life?
No, I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
stole the quarter cookie one time when I was young, right? And no lie, I went back to the store because it's a corner store. Hey, Rosa, how's it going? I went back to the corner store and they was like, "Hey, you come here." So I got scared. No, I was gonna pay. I got the money. I just collected 5 cans. I used to collect cans to pay the video games and to buy penny candies and stuff. So by the time I go to the store, I have like 30 cents or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Look, look, look! I had the quarter right." He was like, "For what?" I'm not even talking about that. It was all because he wanted someone to come and bag groceries.
Look at that. You went in there to take
I
the
can't be a
cookie
criminal. I
and he
can't be a
freaking
criminal.
offered you
I
a
can't be a
job.
criminal, man. That's why I said if I be a drug criminal in the corner back in the 80s or 90s, I would have been in jail by now.
Yeah, you were
Cop
meant
would have
to
been
be.
coming to me. Hey, you, look, listen, I'm sorry. I just needed the money. Like, well, I was just going to ask you the time, but since you want to throw the bags on the floor, let's go.
Yo,
Yeah.
there's a SpongeBob episode like that. That
Yeah?
they stole balloons on Free Balloon Day.
Oh,
He's
my.
like, oh, but we don't have any money, so it's Free Balloon Day. But they took the balloons without the guy even knowing.
And they thought they were stealing it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So, but, Rosa, you're not late. We were just, having fun. But again, anyone that's watching, you can always, after we finish, rewind and, see what we were talking about in the beginning.
That's true.
But one of the questions I was gonna put down was and I thought I put the post, but I didn't. What might be the signs to say that your mate is an abuser or could be an abuser?
Oof. Number one is jealousy. Personally, I feel like
Ooh.
when I say jealousy, I mean like over controlling. Like, why are you looking at him? Why are you wearing that? Like trying to control everything you're doing.
Control, in some sense, is going towards the abuse area.
OD. Yeah.
But jealousy to me is just something happened to his ass that he don't want. That he has to.
Yeah, like that trauma.
Yeah, that trauma, or that he don't trust a female and stuff. But
Oh yeah.
the little bit of controlling, like, oh, 2 piece? No, you need to eat 3. Things like that. That's going towards abuse. A lot of people are like, oh, he doesn't hit me. Doesn't mean he doesn't abuse you.
It don't mean he won one day.
Yeah. Or, yeah, one day. But it doesn't mean that he's not an abuser because he is still an abuser.
And that's 100% true. There's more than just physical. There's mental
Mm-hmm.
and verbal. Mental being like you play mind games and gaslight somebody, make them feel crazy. Like you can literally say, "Oh, go make me some dinner."
Gaslighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then later on, "Oh, why did you make me that?" Like cursing at them,
And
degrading
I'm sorry,
them.
I'm sorry.
Like you literally told them to do it, and now you're making them feel like the bad person for doing what you said. Like that's
Mhm.
so wrong. Don't do
we
that.
seen a movie where the guy was abusing her, which was Henry Winkler was the abuser, abusing her, and she was so abused and so, where's my husband? I can't do nothing without my husband.
That
That's how much
dependency.
a mental abuse she was having first, and then came out to the physical. So that had me thinking. And then I seen someone online that we always talk about, like she's being mentally abused and she doesn't even see it.
Yeah.
Everyone around her probably sees it, because people seen it, but to them
That
it's
shit
like,
is so
that's why I
sad.
say, like, what are some of the signs? And like you said, the jealousy part. I say a little bit of the controlling, depending on what they're trying to control. Like, are you going there? No, you need to go here. Or why you don't sit here instead of sitting there? That type of thing. That's a little too much. When they start doing that, it's gonna just go aggressively to higher grounds. In other words,
I
and
agree.
it's gonna get worse.
I have one. Not letting you have friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
another controlling one, and that's controlling like your relationships,
Yeah.
who you
But
interact with.
There's a limit. There's a limit because I'll be like, if she has a friend that I see that's a little too iffy, and she's a foreigner,
Yeah.
I'll be like, nah, you ain't hanging with that American girl, because I know that type of American girl would try to, because there are some girls like the Eddie Murphy joke where he said that he went to Africa and got a girl with a bone, and the girl didn't know nothing, and then he let her go with some American girls. One day he came home, she said, Eddie, what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? I want half. Like she started talking American, so
Oh my
that's why
god.
it's like so in that case. But in cases where she had these friends for years and all of a sudden I'm going out, no, you're not. Why you got to go out with them? Or they do a slick. They know you're gonna go somewhere, and they make plans for you to go somewhere else. Like, where you going? Oh, with my friends. Oh man, I had plans for me and you to go somewhere. Blah blah blah. And then you train your okay. You know what? I call my girlfriends and tell them I'm not gonna go. And then when they sit down, oh, you're not going with your friends? Oh, because I already changed that. I already said forget it. You know
Yo.
what I'm saying? That's when you know that they start in that.
Yeah.
Me, I'll be like, can you go over there to your other room to talk to your friends? Like, like, could be all loud and talk. Like, I don't care. She goes with her, our old neighbors and stay there till like 11, 12 sometimes. Not every day, but sometimes. But if there's one or two that I'll be like, I don't trust them. You ain't doing it.
Yeah.
You ain't, because they can try to change you into their ways or try, and people were like, they can never change me. Yeah, they could. These people are good. People, little by little, they start changing you without you realizing it.
With the trust,
Right.
the reassuring.
And then you're gonna be like, yeah, yeah. Oh, come with me. Oh, what? Your man ain't gonna let you come with me again. Same thing with the guys.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yo, come with me. They used to try that with me. Like, you have a girl? Nah, that's exactly why. See ya. And I used to go home. Because they would try to do that. Little plants
Yeah.
here. Oh, yo, let's go to the club. Knowing that your girl don't like it. She just said you better not go to the club.
Yeah. That's messed
So
up.
those are the ones you have to watch. And again, uh, hey Ralph, how's it going? Abuse doesn't come only from your mate; it can come from your friends as well. Mental, like
And family.
yeah, they try to like mess you up. Like, oh, don't go with your man. Oh, look what he does. What he can go out and you can't go. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
maybe the girl don't want to go out. Maybe she likes to stay in. But now you just threw that in her mind, and she's like, yeah, yeah, this son of a gun goes out every day. So you got to watch for the signs. But why naive is the only thing I can say why people don't see the sign.
Oh, for sure. I agree with that. Like, never being committed to someone before is definitely a big factor in getting hooked under somebody's control. Because especially if you had parents that modeled behavior like that, like
Hmm.
you believe that you need to people please and do whatever this person tells you, or not, you're not worthy of love by anyone because you feel like, oh, this person loves me more than everyone, so if I don't get their love, then nobody loves me.
Hmm.
And that is a game we play on our own mind, but it can also be influenced by the people we seek love from as
Yep.
well.
If there is no truth, get out of the relationship.
Trust.
I mean,
Yeah.
trust. I said truth. Yeah. Well, that we said that was the first thing about if they don't trust a person. There's a little bit of increase in the abuse that's going about to start. Now, I'm
For
not
sure.
saying, oh, damn, I was in this camera, and I got to be in this camera. I'm not saying that every person is going to be abusive just because they don't trust, but it can reach up to there. So it's just
Yeah.
like, let me watch out for this. Don't
I
put your
agree.
guards down. Maybe they go through the whole relationship just not trusting you, but they never abuse you.
Right.
But
That's a
you at least
possibility.
have your guards up because you know that's part that can be a sign.
Yeah.
Now the no trust uh, abuse probably comes more from a female.
You know what else I think is very abusive? Like Ralph says, relationship is all about trust and respect for one another, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
um like when people will stay in relationships and then one person will say, oh, I don't love you anymore, I don't feel the same way for you anymore, but they'll never actually leave.
Oh my God,
That is
that's an
very
abuse.
abusive.
That's an
Yeah,
abuse.
that's taking
Now the
advantage.
person that don't leave, the one that says I don't love you no more, well, it's because that person don't have no house, no nothing. But the one that keeps them there is already because she's already mentally abused. Like half of the times, people be like, how can these girls become prostitutes and everything? Because they snuck in to their brain and they how they used to say back in the days, um, there's a word. It's probably gonna pop on my head. How they changed the girls. So
Yeah,
now those girls think,
they sweet talk them basically.
yeah, and like it comes down to a little bit. Oh, let's have a little thing here. Let's have threesome or something like that. And
Oh
you know
yeah.
what? Why don't you go with my friend? And they start or they mentally physically abuse you to make you
Yeah.
so and you don't know nothing else because no, he loves me. He just does those things because sometimes he gets mad.
Yeah, They
Anything with a
the
guy.
abused ends up making excuses
Yeah.
for the
The
abuser.
abuse of always, especially the guy's number one uh, uh, excuse is I'm a man and I can't tell nobody I'm getting abused.
Yeah.
That's their number one thing. And she's a woman. I just let her, hit on me, and stuff like that. It happens. So if you feel like you're in a toxic relationship, move and let the family member or friends know.
Yeah.
So true. But sometimes those family members and friends, especially family, say the wrong thing all the time. When you say, "Oh, I'm being abused by this," didn't I tell you? I told you not to join that guy, and I told you a long time ago,
Yeah.
leave him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to hear that.
I
The abuser
agree.
don't want to hear that at that time. She just want, or he just want to hear, "Oh my God, is there anything I can do to help you?" That's what they want to hear. They
For
don't want to hear
sure.
your negativity, and that's why some of them are afraid to talk to their families and friends.
Usually when people are unloading that information on into you, like
Right.
it's because they trust you and they feel that they can be vulnerable with you and disclose information like that, because that's not an easy topic to talk about.
Right.
So I suggest if anyone ever does confide in you in that way,
That's for a
don't
reason.
judge.
Hmm.
You find out why is it that they're telling you. Maybe they think you can help them in some way and see how you can help.
Yeah.
Don't add fire to the fucking fire.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But
No,
we're gonna
but
jump into
sometimes
we're
no,
gonna
just
switch it up.
no, just
What?
to add, sometimes you were saying that when they confide to family members, the family members say, "Well, I told you so," blah blah blah. The reverse to that happens to, unfortunately, some Asian households are when you go to your family, they say, "Well, you gotta stick up to your family. We don't want broken families,"
Yeah. Some
or
of them are like
think about your kids.
some of
So
them do that. They like, well, what did you do?
Leave the kids out of the
Yeah.
relationship and save yourself, okay?
Yeah. They always say, what did you do? Like, why it had to be me? And that's why a lot of the people that have been abused, it was me. I did the coffee too hot. I should have known he doesn't like it that hot. No, no.
Yeah,
But
no, it's not you, honey. It's him.
right. So we
Or
were
her.
talking about signs of how you know that the person is going to be abusive. So we're going to switch it up. Now, what are signs that you know that somebody likes you, but you don't freaking look, you don't see it?
That they do like you, but you
Yeah.
can't tell.
Like when you were hanging out with people or when you were in the street, like the first sign that I knew someone liked me when she came in the room naked. I was like, there's something going on here that I'm trying to puzzle.
Maria's face, she's turning around real quick, like, what?
I was like, is it you? Are you trying to tell me something? No, 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 no. But like I know there are looks,
Yeah.
but some people, females, give out a lot of looks that can be concluded as they like me, and they don't, and it's dangerous. I tell a lot of females that I talk to when I used to do self defense with them. It starts with your look and your words.
Right, body language is
Right.
very important.
You know,
I agree.
If you're talking to someone and you're laughing at stupid jokes, they're gonna like, oh, she likes me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, choice of words as well, because your choice of words, depending on who you're with, it will help the person determine if they see you only in a professional manner or like a friendship manner, right?
Hmm.
Because you don't talk the same way you talk to your mom or your boss or your kids. Like,
Right,
there's a
right.
difference. So if you're using more flirtatious words and stuff, people are gonna think like something's going on there. So you
Yeah.
gotta be mindful of the things you say.
Yeah, but there's some people that speak like that.
Yeah.
There's some people that say, "Hey, darling," or "Hey, babe, how's it going?" and stuff like that, but they don't really like mean it. That's why they started cutting it off of jobs, because a lot of the nerds and the self uh medicated handy people,
Oh
if
my
you know what I
gosh.
mean, they use their hands, or they thought the girl likes them, and
Yeah.
they start doing stuff. Like, matter of fact, we just watched a movie like that where the guy was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna kill myself because she went with another man and everything," and
Psycho.
he did a videotape and everything, and then they find out the girl never even knew who he was. It was just like he'll say hi, and she'd be like, "Hey, hi, how's your day?" Blah blah,
Oh,
and
those
he
people have
automatically
problems.
he thought, yeah. So I know when I had a stalker, hey, I knew that too. When I was walking and I seen the bushes move, I'm like, who? What the hell?
Michael Myers.
Right? I was like, I'm looking and I
Is
see
that
I see some
you?
eyes. I'm like, yo, somebody I think likes me. You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
I feel like another way too is if like they're always like showing up in your life and concerned about every little thing that
That's a
is
start.
going on
That's a
in
start.
your life.
And, maybe they caused that problem so they can come in and help you. You know.
Yikes. No, seriously, but like someone that genuinely asks about, and keeps up with your life. Like, you'll see them one week and they'll be like, hey, how's your mom? And then you say, oh, my mom actually hurt her back. And then a week later, they're like, oh, hey, how's your mom's back? You can tell they actually
Yeah.
care for you.
You see, but again, that can be just someone that pays attention to details.
Yeah.
Because there are certain people I will not know your name, not know where you're from, but I remember one thing that you said that stuck to me,
Yeah.
and then that one thing will trigger where I met you from, and so maybe that's why. And a lot of people they repeat it so they can remember.
Right.
So it can be described as they like you or they just pay attention. But if they keep coming to your job, I don't know. That's a little sign. Like I was in the area. Don't you live like 3 towns down? Like what this is like way out of the area. So those are the ones you gotta watch for. They like you a little too much.
Or I say you could tell someone likes you if they like themselves.
Yeah.
Because
I
if
could tell
they
you one
don't
thing.
like themselves, they're not gonna treat you nice, so they won't even act like they like you. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Like you like a moment. I don't know how to explain. Like if you look at a person or you talk to a person or you drop a pen and y'all both grab it and you see flowers. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that one moment you be like, "Ooh, do I like this girl? Or she like me?" You know what I mean? And things like that. It happened to me one time at work. I was at the law firm, but then I never pursued it because we worked together. And I'm like, hey, no, this ain't working
Not
out. Like,
professional.
you're not like if it was McDonald's or we were in like in a Burger King's working together. Hey, by all means, you know what I'm saying? I give you a fry, you give me a fry. You know what
Oh,
I'm
how cute.
saying? We eat the fry, eat it in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But professionally, we're in a professional business. It would probably not work out. But when I left the firm, she finally told me. She was like, "Why you never talk to me? I liked it you." And I was like,
Why you didn't talk to him?
"Right." Yeah. But she threw the hints.
Uh,
I never seen it because I'm all into the business.
Obviously,
So that's why I'm saying,
you-
like, what are
on
some of
a
the hits?
professional mindset.
Right. And we were watching the movie of that guy, and I'm like, all she said was hello. So that's why I thought about,
Yeah.
what are some of the signs that you can take as she does like you or, well, she's just friendly.
That's like that movie Obsession with the white woman and Beyonce.
Oh, no, I was thinking about
That
Oh,
there's a
yeah,
white
yeah, yeah,
lady,
yeah.
She thinks the husband
The
likes her.
husband
'cause
likes
he's
her,
nice to her,
yeah.
and he tries to kill her. Tries to kill his real wife.
But see, they got like fatal attraction, but fatal attraction is because he hit it right. He did it right. That's why. That's what fatal attraction is. When you hit it right, and that guy or that girl keeps going in the bushes,
Like, why'd you do that to me?
Mhm.
You didn't really love me.
and, be like okay, and then all they have is that the sexual encounter together. That's all they have, and they think they're in love. So that's the fate. Like the one with Kevin Hart, where the girl was obsessed with him too.
Yeah.
So and she played a real good part. The one that's played Stella lost her groove or something like that. I forgot
Yeah.
her name, but she plays a real good psycho. So
You think you could play a psycho?
I don't know.
I mean, you said you've seen a lot of psycho.
Yeah, I don't want to get into their head though, because I'll be psycho with the knives and stuff like that.
I don't know. I
But
think I'd be a good psycho. I could be pretty creepy. Be like,
all girls are to me. Females are bipolar psychos. They, not one female said have not said in their life when they get upset with a guy, don't worry about it, and they always look at you. Don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about what? No.
because we
nothing.
believe in karma. If you
Yeah,
didn't know,
okay.
karma is female. She's our friend.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's Karma, the one across the street. The
No, because
lockout
men
one.
make us psycho.
Yeah. Oh, men's make you psycho now. Okay. Well, all women do that. And married women always go, don't worry about it. Just go to sleep. Nah, bro. You said it with 2 paws. You said, don't worry about it, comma, go to sleep.
You
No.
gotta cook for yourself tonight.
Yeah.
How to say it.
Not me. You do that in my house, and then you give me dinner, I'm going to be the sweetest person. I'm going to be like, oh, here, sweetheart. Because I want to test to see, make sure this is not poison. So I'm going to give it to you first. Here you go. If you be like, I don't like it, but it's your favorite. Switch, switch cups, switch plates.
And get you regardless.
They'll get me. They probably know I'm going to switch the plate, so I switched it back. And then I'm like, wait a minute. But maybe she knew I was going to switch it back, and now you're just switching and switching. Look, I just don't want to eat. Forget it. I just don't. I'm getting papas outside.
Get sleep for dinner.
You better eat TV dinner or something. Not even, because they probably put a little needle and suck it into the TV thing. I'm getting everything from the supermarket without her knowing.
Going a whole new compra.
A whole new company and
Instead
stuff.
of just saying sorry, you see?
No, no, but it's the way y'all say it. So that scares. That little psycho scares, little thing there. And then you be like, I'm tired of it. And then 2 minutes later, babe, you hungry? What the hell? No. It's that I just don't like to go to bed mad. Okay, well, you going to bed. I'm going to sleep in the living room. I don't know. There's a little trust thing going on here right now.
Might not wake up tomorrow.
I'm like, I be watching. Why are you still awake? Because I'm watching movies. You try to fight to sleep because you don't want to go to sleep. Get the heck out of here.
No, you know what would be funny? You wake up with no facial hair,
Oh, my God.
including the eyebrows.
The eyebrow, everything gone. And then you see it on the pillow looking like a person face.
Be like, ha ha.
No, but I think saying different hello, like someone's bringing you coffee, or like if you say, "Oh man, I made it late again for certain breakfast or something," and then
Yeah.
the next day that person bring you the breakfast, he probably likes you, or she probably likes you. You know what I mean? Like some waiters, some
Or when they
waitresses,
pay attention to what you like.
right? Like they pay attention, and then you be like, "Damn, not even my mate does that." You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got a mate? They didn't know. But anyway, you want this rose too? You want the rose too? Like, they slipping through. They slipping in little by little.
Or anyone who likes to acquire a lot of your time, for sure. Like, they want to spend a lot of time with you.
Yeah.
Like, always inviting you out to places, always, like, calling you, texting you. Feel like
Right.
they definitely want more of you.
See, that's why in the restaurant next to a job I used to work at, I knew the waitress. She wanted to be with me or like me or something, because every time I come, she would like, okay, hot chocolate with a bagel and butter coming up. I knew she wanted me.
Oh, yeah.
It was not the fact that I go
She
there every
wanted your
single
tip
day
money.
and only order the chocolate milk and the bagel. It was not the fact of that.
Yeah.
It was the fact that she knew me and knew that I wanted that. You know what I'm saying? So she wanted me. She wanted
Yeah,
me.
totally. For sure.
That's the one thing about guys. They always look for that one stupid excuse and say, she wants me.
Yeah,
She wants
I
me.
agree with that.
All guys, I'm sorry guys, I had to tell the secret, but all of y'all do that. And then when you go to the girl and the girl does something and then leaves and you go back to your boys, what happened? Was she mad? Cause she wanted to go out with me tomorrow, and I was like, heck no, man. And it was all her that said, no, I don't want to go out with you. But we don't want to look bad in front of our boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be like, nah, I told her next week, and she was like, oh, I can't next week. So I was like, then forget it then. I got a lot of girls that want me. You always want to do that. You got to look good in front of the guys. And the other guys be like, yeah, give you that little pound. All right. Nah. Because I
Yeah,
did it many
nah.
times. Especially back in the days when it was, do you want to go out with me? Yes or no? And then you got to pass the note.
You erase it and change it to yes.
She passed the note with no, and I'll be like, I
It was
sat
her
there.
Friend. Her friend answered.
Yeah. No, my excuse was when she sat there, oh, what she said. She said, yeah, but then by the time she gave me the note, I was like, nah, forget it. That's why I threw it away. I was like, I didn't want to do it no more. It was like, oh, damn.
You
You
wanted the money and a tip.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why. And the tip. Well, she was barking off the wrong tree, you know what I'm saying, for a tip. I give her stock tips or something like that, or,
Damn.
something. Ain't no tip. I go there. I used to go there every day, because it's right across the street from the law firm. So I used to go there, or not. I go there, and then I go to that donut guy that's in the front of the building, and then I just keep going up. I was like, ain't no tip. The heck, y'all should give. So if I give them a tip, they should give me at least one day. Give me the bagel for free.
I guess.
It all works out. Circulation. Now, if she would have gave me a burger. If she would have gave me the bagel for free, she would have wanted me more.
I think definitely you have to exceed excellence if you want a tip. Like with any job that works off tips,
Yeah.
you have to like give it your all and don't think, oh, my pay is tips, so I deserve a tip. Like,
Yeah.
you deserve what you give. Okay.
Yeah. See, I can't be a waiter. If I be a waiter and I'm working for tips, it's gonna be a little issue.
Well, then you be an excellent freaking waiter. That way people
That's
can't
why it's gonna be the
say
issue. That's the
that
issue.
You don't deserve a tip.
I'm gonna be the best waiter, and you don't give me a tip or a good tip, I'm gonna be mad. Like, hold up, homie. Hold
It
up, homie.
comes in abundance when you're always consistent.
Nah.
Because you're gonna get those people that got it like that, and they be like, "Damn, this guy was excellent. Here's $500." And then you
Nah.
got those people like, "Damn, I need to pay my rent tonight. I got a
Man, listen, you
dollar."
come. Let me be your waiter. You come up, especially in the hood, talking about $2. Oh, yo, homie, yo, look like you just stand out of the street for like 2 to 3 hours for those Jordans. You know what I'm saying? And you got 2 phones, so I know you're doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? You got homegirl here. I know she ain't your girl because she didn't even hold your hand twice. She only did it once, and she went like this and looked around. So I know she's your side chick. So,
Yo.
matter of fact, chick, I'm taking this picture and I'm putting it on Facebook. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. Hands out. Hands out. You know what I'm saying? That, I get my tips. Don't worry about it. It's not blackmail.
God,
It's
yeah.
just explaining the person.
Totally not blackmail. Or you
No.
know, you could just do a great job, and then that same person who waited in two lines for 2 hours, he's gonna send all his friends that waited online with him, and then they all gonna tip.
And they're all going to give me $2? No. You're going to tell your
If
homies.
it's 7 friends, that's $14.
Listen, well, that's 7 friends that are gonna come to your restaurant and give you $20 because they'll be like, yo, homie, if you get him, you better tip him good because he gonna tell your wife this and this and that. See what I'm
That's
saying?
right. You know, get them in line.
So they'll be like, yo, what table you working on? That one. I'll be sitting over here then. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to sit on my table because they know I'm already breaking them down. You know what I'm saying? Because you know restaurants are where everybody brings their chios and their chia, and you can tell.
Yes.
Some of the restaurant, you can tell by looking at a guy, you don't go to restaurants.
Yeah.
You can tell. And then, or homegirl, you never went to a restaurant. This is the first time that homeboy, a guy took you to a restaurant.
They dress up all nice to be in Applebee's.
Yeah, you don't know how to. Be like, you just came from a wedding? Oh, my bad, you were in court. Like, because you're dressed too fancy for this place. Second of all, you're looking at the fork like you don't know which one to use. Like, okay,
They give you a fork, a knife, and a spoon.
Hey Jennifer, how's it going?
Hi. Who's Lucy Santos?
Lucy Santos. Oh, they talking.
Oh.
She shared Lucy Santos.
You guys are awesome. Thank you
Thank
for
you
sharing.
for sharing and commenting and texting people to watch.
Yes. we
But
agree.
there are some people you can tell. Like they look at the fork. Do I take this little tiny fork or do I take the medium or the large? Because that's
Yeah.
how you know they've never been in a restaurant. They don't even call it a salad fork. They be like small, medium, large. Like where this go?
Yo.
You know? You got a butter knife? You got a butter knife out?
I know, right?
The butter knife is for
I
everything.
hate when certain restaurants be giving you a butter knife and you're supposed to cut like a burger or a steak, and it's like, what am I supposed to do
Be
with
like,
this?
ain't I supposed to have a knife? Like this is called butter knife for a reason.
When-
You know?
Well, I'm sure you do, but do you eat with chopsticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who don't eat with chopsticks. Like they'll just be like, they only gave me chopsticks. I need like a spoon or a fork. Like they don't even
They
try.
stabbed the fork.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it somehow. Yeah. And that's another thing too. When they be trying to show off in a Chinese restaurant, and then they get the chopsticks. Yeah, I can use them. Even the waiter is like, wait, I got $5. He gonna drop it in 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like they over there betting. You know what I'm saying? They betting already and stuff. And you thinking they ordering food? No, they betting on your ass that you're gonna drop the damn thing in about 2 seconds, trying to show off next to your girl.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. No, but I be using it. The chopsticks. You're good if you can pick up a grain of rice. That's what they say.
Mm.
So I pick up the grain of rice. I had to practice because hanging out with Koreans and Chinese,
Yeah.
all they had was chopsticks.
I
you
like
know?
eating sushi with them. They
I don't
taste
eat sushi.
good. No, I don't eat fish sushi. I eat like vegetable sushi.
See, it ain't sushi then.
Yes, it is. It's wrapped in
just soup.
seaweed.
It's just soup.
It's-
Not even the she is in there.
I'm fine with eating soup. I like soup.
No, but there's a couple of things and stuff like that. I can't use chopsticks.
See,
It-
you see what I
It's
mean?
fun to use chopsticks.
You just gotta practice. That's all it
Yeah,
takes.
but a lot of people I see people just like get mad and be like, cluck, and they just pluck their chicken or something and eat it like that.
Or they try and use two hands.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Like no.
You know how you look like you know how to do use chopsticks? They give you the bowl of rice, right? So you just put the chopstick, put it like this, scoop
and
it,
use it
scoop
like
it.
a broom.
Yeah, scoop it into your mouth like your mouth is the dustpan. And
Smart.
that's how they basically eat too.
You
They
know,
go
it's,
like this.
it's still a tool at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's multi-purpose, not really multi, but
Yeah, but it's just fun to do. Like never went to a French restaurant.
Oh, I did it kind of in DR, so it
Yeah.
wasn't really French, but they made
See,
French
no,
food.
no.
Yo, you know what they
I'm tired of
brought?
these restaurants. First of all, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm tired of these restaurants you go to. I want restaurants where if I go to a Mexican restaurant, it's Mexicans cooking my food. All right? If I go to the Chinese, I want Chinese. I'm tired of going to the pizzeria and I'm like, yo, let me get a slice. Oh, un slice. Espérate, dame un slice. I'll be like, yo, who's back there? Yo, Jose, what's that? Wong, what are you doing here? Like, I don't want these people cooking my
Yo, even
pizza.
like Peruvian people cook in not Spanish, but they cook like pizza and stuff
Yeah,
too.
like, what are you cooking my pizza?
Or they cook
No.
Chinese food.
You got. I went to Harlem. You got black people cooking the Chinese food. No, no.
No, but you know
I
what's
want Fu
funny?
Yang over there doing the 36 chambers at the same time cooking my Chinese food. That's who I want.
Oh man, no, you know why I don't like French food though? Because literally they give you this menu.
They don't got French
that
fries.
no, they give you a menu. It doesn't make any sense because it's in French, and then it'll sound so elaborate and so nice. And then they come to you with a bowl with one shrimp and a little thing of like a potato under the shrimp,
Oh,
and
heck.
then they be like, "Okay, you want gravy?" And they pour the whole thing with gravy, and that's your food. It's like, what is this?
See, that's
Like,
why you look at the
makes no
French
sense.
menu, and you know how you can tell what's good?
What?
The price. The price.
Mm.
Mexican makes best pizza. No, they no. Well, you don't need to be anybody to make pizza. They got the dough. You put a damn
You just
tomato
need good
sauce, and put the
sauce.
cheese and throw it in. That's it.
Exactly. And all it is the seasonings and the spices.
And that's already pre-made.
That's what I'm saying.
And they just throwing it in. And honestly, if I'm going to get me a Jamaican beef patty and Jamaican cocoa breads,
Buy a
or,
Jamaican.
or curry, I want it from a person that know where that came from.
That's right.
I don't want to go to no Latin restaurant and talking about an Italian talking about, yeah, I can make this Latin on my arroz con gandule for you. And matter of fact, they don't even say it. They be, arroz con gandule. If you can't even pronounce it correctly, I don't want you making it.
That's fair.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fair.
Come on now. Yeah, so, but it's just, I'm wondering, I'm like, I've been seeing so many people,
Yeah.
like, so if I'm going into a restaurant, I want to get that type of restaurant feeling, you know? If I
I
go to a
agree.
French restaurant, you better have, like, the Leaning Tower or something, you know, something French out there, little French fries on the wall or something. You know, if I go, we went to a Thai restaurant, I think it was.
Thai
Beautiful.
food is so good.
It was so beautiful. They had the water in the middle, Chinese things here. You know, made me feel like that's what I want to feel. So if I
Yeah.
go, and there's a Mexican restaurant right down on 138. You go in, they got the mask from the Dia de Muerto. They got this, you know.
Or they have
like,
the sombrero.
yeah, they got the sombrero on the side. They even have the little sombrero on the hat. Make you feel like you're Mexican. That's what I want.
Make you feel like you Mexican.
Yeah, I want to be like, hey, oh,
Just from eating the food, right?
I be forgetting, like, what's your name? My name is Juan.
Isn't it beautiful how powerful food is?
Yeah,
Like-
and the environment.
Yeah.
The environment. I tell you, I went to that Thai restaurant. As soon as I sat down, they was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, very good. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was in the movie right there. Oh, this
You
food
had to
is
get
not-
into
Yeah, I
character.
got to get character and everything. I was like, this
That
with
is
no
some
hair. I thought I was
bad
gonna put my hair in the
character.
back. You know what I'm saying? I was about to go in the water and be like, woo.
Real nice. Hit him with the crane.
I was gonna hit him with the crane. They didn't have my food correct. No, but I want to go to restaurants like that where the environment is, you know,
I agree. You know.
where I can feel the environment. I don't want to go a pizzeria and I'm hearing Spanish food and reggaeton in the corner and stuff like that. No, I want to hear opera or Italian songs that I don't
Yeah.
even know what it is. But you be like, yo, that beat is nice.
You just feel like you're in Italy.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, you looking around because listen, I feel like a mafias are coming over here. Like, you know, that's what I want to feel. And like even the Italian restaurants are not have that feel. And do you go to restaurants that are dark?
It depends. Not really. I don't really
I don't know
go
what's
to
up.
restaurants.
What's restaurants with that's dark? They don't want to pay light? Like what's going on?
Oh, like Red Lobster is really dark. I was trying to think, like, do I? I don't go to Red Lobster anymore. I hate Red Lobster.
They had that little candle.
They just have just a really dim, low, like, sensor lights, but it's not really light. It's just something.
They don't want to
there.
see how little bit of food they gave you. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
That's literally
And then
what
they
it
light
is.
it up when
It's
when they
not
give you
the size though. It's literally the quality of the food there. It's horrible.
No.
Ever since like I think this was 2 years ago for a Mother's Day campaign, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a sale to appreciate all the mothers. You spend $8, you get all the stuff. they had people waiting online for 3 hours, and many people did not even get their food.
Oh
And
wow.
this wasn't even like at one Red Lobster. They did this at all Red
Oh,
Lobster.
no.
It was horrible. Never
Red
again.
Lobster is the French restaurant for the ghetto people.
Literally that
That
or
that's what it.
Olive Garden.
You be like, yo, girl, where you want to go? Girl, you know I want to go to Red Lobster, man. I want to go. I'm going to Red
Yeah, with the
Lobster.
cheddar biscuits.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get me a 2-piece.
Real nice. At one point, I used to think it was fancy too, and then I started cooking for myself, and I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I
like
don't need
I
that.
hear that a lot. Oh, let's go to this Red Lobster. I was like, that's just like a diner, right? That's
Literally,
basically.
it's microwavable food. They sell their food in the supermarket, and you can microwave it yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't stand online.
and it's so expensive for no reason. It's not even worth it. And most of the times, they hire young kids who don't even care to be there, and they're just there because they need money.
Now, have you ever gone to a diner that you'd be like, damn, this food is good?
Oh, for sure.
We went. We went to.
Plenty of times.
We went to one with the biggest pancakes. I remember that. I go to the City Island Lobster House. Okay. It's the
I
City
mean,
Island
I don't
Lobster
eat
House. Is
any
that the one that we were
shellfish
thinking about?
anymore, but it was a good time.
The City Island Lobster House. Is that the Ralph? Is that the black building right next to the waterfront? Because I know there's one that we were looking at one time that has the parking lot to go in, and then it's the restaurant is right there.
Mm,
But we never tried it. We just always passed by it. We never like
yeah,
went in there. But there was a diner in PA that we went to. Big pancakes. It was like a 3 pancake in one,
yeah.
and that was a small.
Oh my! I remember I was really
That was a
young.
small. I was like, no, let me get no, what I said?
What?
Oh, the 2-stacker. They started laughing.
Because they said, because that's a short stack. That
Yeah,
one
I
ginormous
think
thing.
short.
Yeah.
Little, 2 little like this, about 2 of them maybe. 2 little short ones. So I said, damn, they got the large and then they got the jumbo. Let me get the 2 short ones. She started laughing. I'm like, what's funny? Did I say, do I have an accent? My New Yorker came out. Like, what's going on? And she's like, you'll see. And then my sister-in-law laughing too. Like, and me and Rhea was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Because my sister-in-law is from there. So she's laughing and joking around. And I'm like, okay. And they come a big ass thing like this.
And did you finish it?
Hell no. I ate half of well, no, I ate one. The other one I was driving home little by little I was eating.
Oh man.
Like eating here. I had paper. I had to eat the whole thing. But there was like nobody ever finished it.
No. Yeah, it sounds like a lot.
And it's good. It was good. It was good. It got the lobster. Yep, that's the one next to the waterfront. Yeah, I told you. That's the one. Yeah, I heard one time and they had food poisoning in that place because they found out they were taking it from the water itself right there.
I literally said this the other day. I live like, you know where Rockaway Beach is?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know where Howard Beach is? Like JFK Airport.
I haven't got a Howard Beach since they beat up that black guy in the 80s.
Damn. Well, I live in that area right off JFK Airport, and over there where I live is a bridge, and people fish there all the time. And when I went bike riding there a few times, I always see dead seagulls. What do seagulls eat? The fish, and it's not like one or two. It's like a handful, like. And these people are there fishing, and I'm like, this water is the bay, and all the debris from the city comes there. I know because I've
Yeah,
even
because
done
the
beach cleanup.
yeah, the waves come on the
And
edge.
these people are eating this fish, and it's like the amount of time you spend fishing here on this bay, you can literally grow a garden and eat fresh food. You don't need
Or go
that
to the fish market.
Yeah,
Go to fish. I'm not far
not
from
good for
Howard
you.
Beach. Yeah, Ralph, remember the story from Howard Beach? That's why I never went there.
yeah.
Back in the
freaking-
80s, they beat up this guy, went to Howard Beach, and the whole Bronx and everybody went over. It was a big fight. It was on the news and everything.
There's a lot of mafia homes out there for sure.
Yeah,
Like
that's why. That's
$1
why.
million homes.
Back in the days, I think it was like 80 something. I remember I was like at least 10, 11 years old back in those when I seen that.
It's
So-
crazy.
But restaurants, we're running time. We were talking about good restaurants and stuff like that. We have a lot of fun talking about stuff.
Yeah.
So, but there are diners that are good too.
I like
Diners.
diners for sure.
Yeah, that was my boy's brother. See, I remember.
Wow,
Beach.
small world.
I remember that. But there are diners where I feel better with diners, because some of them, we sit there and like when we travel, we go to a
Yeah.
diners and we sit there. We were like, oh, he's a local. He's a local. There was one local that came in. Oh, so how's your husband? He's cooking today. I was like, damn, you come every day, like. But that's why I love diners because it feels like a
We
family type
love
of thing.
diners,
Yeah.
yeah.
And especially when you go out of state. Out of state diners are way different from diners in New York.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like I remember, I
And they're
went
so
to
much
yo,
nicer.
Yeah, you got to get that Southern Belle.
there was a
You get the
diner.
Southern Belle waiter. Oh, you good.
I'm telling you, in Jersey by like the Seaside Heights,
Mm-hmm.
it was a 8-course meal, and it was probably like $15 a person. They brought you a salad. They brought you an appetizer. They brought you a main course. They brought you
Mm.
coffee. They brought you soda. They brought you ice cream. They brought you a cake. They brought so
Woo.
much food, and it took you like 3 hours to eat. I'm like, Jesus, there's nothing else to do out here. That's why they just feed all these damn people for so
Mm-mm.
long. It's insane, and the amount of food they give too in like other diners.
Yeah.
I feel like here in New York, they make the menu so big, but it's really all the same ingredients.
Oh yeah.
So, and they'll give it all these different names and all this different stuff together and have all these different specials, but it's the same things, just different prices. And you get so much less in the diners out here versus other states that they make everything freaking jumbo. Like you said, even that
Mhm.
big pancake, like that's what they focus on in those
No, and
states.
a lot of the diners they be having their own ingredients sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, so some people will go to Ralph said, yeah, especially in PA. PA diners are like one of the friendliest diners around. There's a diner if anybody's gonna go. Is it Easton? Yes, right before you get to Easton, PA.
Mhm.
There's a right on the highway on 78. There's a train, but it's a
Mhm.
diner.
Oh, that's cool.
Real good food. Those people are fun. Then there's another one towards Fogersville, PA. It's the train too, and Southern Belle.
Yeah.
She's a Southern. Hi there, girl. Oh, let's go. Let sit down right here. How's you doing? They doing and stuff. You want some coffee? They give you the coffee. They sit you down. Now you getting a tip.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when your food is not ready yet and they still cooking, they come to you and they talk to you. So where y'all from? Blah blah blah. And they, you know.
See, committing and being a good
Yeah, I love the
waitress.
Poconos. Yeah, that's towards Fogersville, that out that direction.
Yeah.
Those people they treat you good, and then you can see the regulars coming in, and then the good thing about Pennsylvania is you have a store in Queens, but they live in the Bronx,
Yeah.
and there's a store similar to them next to the Bronx. They still won't go.
Yeah.
They are gonna go to the one that they always used to go to when they lived in Queens. They don't care.
Yeah.
And then if you move out of there and go somewhere else, they follow.
Yeah.
That's how these people are. Here, where your friend's store? Oh, he moved to Queens. That's his problem. Now I'm gonna go over here.
That's funny.
They don't have
Loyalty.
loyalty like that. Not even the following over there, because half of the stuff is in the middle of the highway. Like
Yeah.
how you over here? You know? And they come in their house and they all sitting down and hey, how you doing? And they customers knowing customers. That's when you know that
Everybody goes
that's
there.
that's a deli that I'd be like, I like this place.
Yeah.
You know, hey, Bill, hey, how you doing? What you didn't come last week? Like, you know when I come here, you know. So I love that. That's my alarm system when I was living in Orfield.
Yeah.
They knew exactly when I left. Hey, you had a visitor today, but I guess you wasn't home, so they left. Like, how you know I wasn't home? Maybe I didn't have my car with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They know the exact time you leave. Oh, it's Tuesday. He'll be back around 8. You know what I'm saying? So, Demmer James said, oh, I didn't even see that, but I didn't see the thing, but thank you for watching on YouTube. That I
Yeah.
did see. That he commented from YouTube. You could taste the difference of the food out there too. Yep. Half of the honey is made by the diner people. They have like farmers that have bees. Half of the syrup. Oh, there we go. Diners should be a basic menu and not complete with regular sit-down restaurants. They can't. They have their own hamburgers and the regulars,
Yeah.
the diners. But and then some of them have like that amazing pie, or you be seeing the number one pie and stuff. I don't eat pie. Well, different pie. But anyway, that's a different story. That's maybe for her podcast after dark.
Real nice.
when we talk about that type of pie. But no, but it's real good. I like diners. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
the atmosphere of diners. Here the restaurants are like, and they always want to come when you got a food in your mouth. How's the food? I don't know. I'm eating. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Goodness gracious. You want to clean up? Could I take this? Like, damn, can I even eat the crumb? How do you know if I don't want that crumb? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, would you ever smack the waiter's hand like, get on my
Get your
food?
food up here. You know? But some of the what's this? When people do this.
Yeah, well, I need a napkin.
I need, come here. I'll be like, no. I can't be a waiter. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hope you have a good time. If you're watching this, comment below. I want to know what was your favorite restaurant that you went to or diner that you went to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and don't forget to share us on anywhere that you want: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
Yeah.
Twitch. We're
So-
everywhere, guys.
Support is free.
Yes.
All you gotta do is like and share, and then what? Even comment below of what topics you want us to talk about, and debate about or whatever. But
Yeah, you could debate with us.
hey, yeah, I love it. And Lucy, thank you for tagging people to watch.
Yes, we
appreciate
appreciate
that.
you guys so much.
So, and if you want to watch past episodes and you have Roku TV, hit us up on the LDM network. We're on Roku TV as well,
and Amazon Fire.
and
TV.
Amazon Fire. Yep.
Mhm.
So we're probably pretty much all over the place.
All
you know?
over. Worldwide, we got flavors, guys.
I know, right? Be like what's that guy's name? The rapper that be everywhere, the fat rapper.
DJ Khaled.
Callan, yeah. We got another one.
Yo.
All right, well, this is the LDM show. We'll see you next week. Have fun and keep on smiling.
Bye, guys.